So today what we're going to work on is teaching our dogs to roll over on their side. There's the little monkey. So what are we doing today? What's the monkey doing? So today what we're going to work on is teaching our dogs to roll over on their side. And you can obviously use this as a trick. I use it for Dexter for grooming. So when I'm brushing him, I have him, move around in different positions. One of them is to lay on his side. So I can do under his armpits, check his belly out, do his side, do under his ears, and he's relaxed. I also use it for his nails. So when we're doing the Dremel and his nails, we do it that way. When I'm trimming his toes and his feet. So he does a lot of stuff where I ask him to go down and roll over on his side. Now, I don't have it to the point, and I probably could, where it's on a cue where I said side, or whatever your word is, play dead, but it's a really easy gesture. And that's fine, and you can do that a lot with your dogs and teaching them different behaviors, just teaching them to follow lures and to feel comfortable about doing that. So you might go, all right, he knows how to do that, I can just use it, when I'm in the vet. So first thing is you want to teach them how to do it down. So I will link, and if I don't remember, tell me. I will link how to teach your dog to down video in the description. So the description in our Facebook group, the description when it lands on YouTube will be down here. So that said, just because my dog knows how to do a down, I don't say down before this behavior, because I don't want to lose my down cue and it become this roll over cue. So instead, with that lure, I lure them to the down. So I'm going to lure here, okay? Now, we're going to work on Dexter going to that side. So one of the things I'm looking at is his hips. And especially as he's old and he's not, as strong as he used to be. There's some weakness back there, so sometimes he does that froggy spread out. I need to make sure that those feet are tucked and correct, because if I want him to roll on his side, I don't want that leg to be, that way. I need that leg to be tucked under. So I'm making sure that they're tucked. Now, if I want him to, at the very beginning, practice doing what their body's going to tell you. So right now, he's got like this hip rock where he's starting to move this way. So we've kind of got that C shape here. So I'm going to go with that. So to continue that process, I take his nose to smell this butt. So I'm going to go from his nose, and this is where I want to kind of lure low and smell his butt. And I'm going to treat him. I'm going to actually put all the food in my right hand. So I'm slowly luring this head to smell this butt. And as that happens, this hip starts to move that way. Ready? You see how it's kind of squirming around and moving? Alright, so I think, yeah, so he still has his leg flipped under there. I'm looking for it to poke under here. So I'm going to see if I push his head back a little bit. There we go. There it's flipped. I want to make sure that these legs come out this way. So by moving his head this way, kind of flip that leg around. So you're going to kind of wiggle around with your lure trying to get that leg to flip. Now you can tuck it under if your dog's comfortable, but we just did it this way. So now that those legs are both here, now I think about the shoulder coming back here. And this may take more than one repetition, by the way. So this may not all happen at once. Remember, Dexter's almost 13. He's been doing this for a while. He actually doesn't know what I'm doing because I'm not continuing. So I'm going to take this food, and I'm thinking these shoulders this way. So this food lure, his head's here, and I'm going to go this way. So we're going to go this way, and I'm going to kind of lure and push it back. Good job. Yes, and treat. I'm going to go ahead and change his position so you can see the other angle, right? Alright, so how about this way? So we're going to lure to that down. Whoops, slobbery. So see this leg? See how it's spread out this way? This leg is over here on this side. I need this leg to flip kind of under this way. So we're going to smell the butt over here. And he's eating his hair. Maybe he should have had a snoot. So I'm going to take his food, and you see him moving those legs? And we're still stuck under there, I can tell by looking at that hip. So that means I'm just not going to push all the way over. I want to see if I can get that other foot to come out. Ready? Let's see where we're at. So we're still tucked back there. So I might restart them all over. Good job. Let's see right there. We're going to lure down. Let's see if I can lure down there. There we go. So see that foot there? Can you see? Right there. And the other foot here. That's what I want. I want both these feet here before I try to go over, because I don't want to break a hip. So we're going to go here, and I'm going to lure. Let's see if I can change again. And I'm going to lure that head back. Good job. Okay. I'm going to reposition him again to try to show you a little better. Ready? So we're going to have him come back up. And if your dog's used to following food lures, this is how you move them around. All right. So we're going to lure down and hip. There we go. Now we're still stuck under there. I still know that we're still not there yet, so I don't want to push. There it is, right there. All right, and we're going to go here and lure back. Good job. Good. Good. And I'm just reinforcing him for staying there. And again, you see both feet are there. He's eating his hair. All right, so let's see if we can do that again. So right now, let's see if you can see. Let me show you. So you got those sloppy sits. His foot's over here and his foot's over there. So I know that when we go into that down position, it's going to be a little sloppier. So we're working on those in other exercises. So we're going to lure here. Let's see if I can get that hip rock. And again, there it is there. Good. Good. Whoops, drop the treat. Good. And you can see, good. Okay, that's how I get those feet, get those feathers, move them around, check them out, look for lumps and bumps. That's one of the ways we do it. Okay, okay. So again, each dog's going to be different, and take it step by step. And you're going to have to do probably multiple repetitions and practice sessions before you get them to go all the way down and over on the one side. Now, I would not be teaching this and rollover at the same time. You want to get one very, very good before we try the other one. And when you try the other one, then we stop doing the other. So if I'm teaching my dog to go on his side and he also knows roll over, I'm not going to practice roll over while I'm practicing this side behavior, because they're too close and my dog's going to get a little confused at what it is that I want. On the other side, if I want to teach rollover and I want to teach rollover on the side, I would actually teach rollover on the side first, because that's a prerequisite to rolling over. So there you have it. And we would do obviously both sides as well. And he's like, I need some more treats over here. So give it a try, post those videos. Let's see how you're doing. Let's answer any questions that you have. And again, always make sure that your dog is comfortable and watching those legs so that we don't hurt those hips. And carpet's your friend. Slick floors are going to be really, really challenging, so do it on some carpet, do it on a yoga mat or some, he's just too funny, or do it on a rubber matting. He's holding his paw really well too, which he hasn't normally done. A bath mat with rubber matting. You want to make sure that it has grippy on the bottom so that it doesn't move around. So there you have it, and Dexter's like, I'm ready for the next video, so give it a shot.
Let me tell you a story about the baddest dog that ever was. Sneaking food from the fridge, tearing up the garbage. He's a goofy old Dexter the dog. He's a bad Dexter the dog, the baddest pup that there ever